guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. So the fairy journal that I had a series on is finally finished for now. I can always and probably will definitely add more as the weather gets nicer and I collect more things on hikes and whatnot. But for now, I think it's complete enough to show you guys. She is very, very big. I say big, more, she's very stuffed with goodies and treasures. And I have this around it, but honestly, it doesn't serve much of a purpose because it can't close. So we'll put that aside. So if you guys watched the series, the 3 videos of me creating this journal, you'll remember how excited I was that this little, got it right here, this little jar fit perfectly in this little hollow, which is now half the size that it was width-wise, because in the video you'll see, if you go back, that this was kind of curved in more and this fit in perfectly. But with me working in and out of it and whatnot, this just kept breaking off and breaking off. So I still liked it there, still wanted it there, and I improvised and I just put cute little treasures inside of it. So I've got a little piece of quartz and an acorn and some moss. So I still love how it turned out. I added this guy. I clipped him off of one of the plants in my garden when I was doing gardening. My daughter got me a really beautiful bouquet of flowers for Mother's Day, so I'll probably put one of those in here just to add a bit more color. Right now I feel like it looks more fall because I have all the preserved dead pieces of nature in here, but I'll probably put some more life into it as the weather gets better. And this is a pocket that for now I just put these things. There's nothing really in it. I think it's kind of temporary. This is a cute tag I made a while ago that I thought would be fitting for it, and a row of stickers, mushroom stickers. I also added this key here, and yeah. So it did make some changes throughout. You'll see that as we go on, if you remember my video prior. So we open it up. She's busy. This is very, very busy. But I'd like to think that a fairy put a lot of time and energy into this precious little book. And I am gonna have to bring it up to you guys a little bit here and there. So we have a little fairy in a hollow here with the welcome sign. I had this flap, this flap's open, over here, and it was really bugging me because it was just lifted too much, so I just moved it over. I made this little random fairy coin. Seems a bit magical to me, and I could always write in the back if I wanted to. I could also make it a tag and poke a hole. A little feather that I found not too long ago. It says begin an adventure. And I added a bit more sparkle and gold shimmery things in this journal compared to my last fairy journal. Then we turn the page and we've got this one here, and it says, come fairies, take me of this dull world, for I would ride with you upon the wind and dance upon the mountain. W.B. Yeats. Yeats, I think I'm saying it right. Yeah. And then we have this page here. We've got dried flowers from the garden. Found this amongst my walks, and I have in here. Let's see if I can kind of coax them out. It's just some, I have this seed, type of seed, and some sunflower seeds. All stuffed in this little bag. So it does take a little bit of maneuvering to get everything in and out, but that's part of the fun of it. There we go. I do have I have 3 sunflower seeds in here, but you get the gist. This here is a pocket. I just haven't made anything yet to go into it. Just thought this little guy was really cute. He's the gardener of this garden. Fairy dust is like love. It creates magic wherever you give it away. There's a couple prints I printed out or copied and printed from this amazing book that I thrifted. So it's got all sorts of old and newer artworks of both fairies, there we go, and angels. And so I copied a few, and I'll point them out as we go. This is a little pocket. Says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I plan on making this pocket to be for herbs. So as my herbs start growing, I'll dry them out and put them in here. This is just I just wanted some brightness. I felt like it was getting a little too dull, so I just did a really tall mushroom. And I have to go over these. They turned out pink because I was impatient and I wanted to make the dots while the marker was still wet. So I'll just go over those. And then we have a little fairy mail envelope here, the little star. And inside are little buds. Let's see if we can get them out. Too big for human fingers. This is meant for fairy fingers. There we go. These little guys, you might remember them from the previous video. Aren't they so cute? So I have them in a safe spot. I also have a few more in the journal, but I thought they would make a cute little package. Okay, so that just goes in here. This is a scroll. It does come in and out. I do have it tied from here and then wrapped. But I haven't written in it yet. So I'm waiting to put something pretty special in there. I just don't know what yet. And then I added a key. This is a fairy's home that likes to live in the country far away from humans. This is the tag. I didn't write anything in it yet, but that's the same as before. This is also a pocket. And I have a little poem here. I didn't write who it's from, so if you know, you can post it in the comments. If I could be a fairy now. If I could be a fairy now, I'd learn a lot of things. What flowers find to talk about and what birdie sings. I'd fly around the garden with the butterflies for hours. I'd find out if the honeybee says thank you to flowers. Isn't that cute? I can never read my own handwriting. If I don't know what I've written because I've written it from something else, it's bad. I don't know. Okay. And then we have this page here. I just put in a page about English ivy. Little info on that. Ivy always reminds me of fairies. I don't know yet what I'm going to put here. And then I have a little feather, probably a seagull feather. And then we have this page with the opening of the door. I still struggled figuring out what to put in it, and what could fit in it. So I did find a fairy. So this is her home. And she does come out in case I do want to change it up. So this is her fully. She's actually from packaging of stickers that I got. But I felt like she fit the best in there. And then I added a few more flowers and a vine going up. And of course, it's a magical door. So we need some magic in there. Deep in the forest I stroll to hear the wisdom of my soul. Angel Wyland Crosby. This is just a little tag. This, I was playing around with the vellum paper that I got fairly recently, and I wanted to print on it. And this is just a piece of it. So I thought I'd put it in here. Sorry guys, it just started raining, so you might hear some pitter-pattering. This is a really busy page. It's kind of a lot going on. I've held on to this half wing for years, and I finally found a spot for it. And then we have just this beautiful little bird. And we've got our little, I call them little mailbox slots here. I have that, and then these are stickers right here and here. This one goes all the way through. Little bug guide. So this page, if you guys, once again, remember from when I first made this journal, I did like reds and purples and yellows and greens, and honestly it just didn't go with the rest of the journal, so I kind of muddied it up and gave it a nice gold shimmer around, which is kind of hard to tell on camera, just to make it fit in better, because I just felt like it didn't. And in the pocket there I have this beautiful fairy card. This came from, it's got sparkles and all. I don't know if you guys can see it. It came from a card and stationery kit that I got my oldest daughter years and years and years ago. And she's the type that if something is so beautiful, she won't use it. So she never wanted to write in them. And I grabbed a couple of them, and I'm probably not going to write in it either, but it's just too perfect not to go in a fairy journal. So, fits there. Okay, this is the center page here. Leaf here, we've got a movable butterfly, we've got some naturey stickers. This is a pocket. And I just got some mushroom paper and a little bit about African violets in this pocket. And then I also made this into a pocket, which I really thought was cool, because it literally looks like it's hidden in the moss. And I just put these two cards in there, but it goes along all the way through. I really liked how this page turned out. The Child and the Fairies. The woods are full of fairies. The trees are all alive. The river overflows with them. See how they dip and dive. What funny little fellows, what dainty little dears. They dance, leap, and prance, and peep, and utter fairy cheers. There's actually more to this poem, but I left it at that, and it's unknown. Okay, I found this sticker just today actually, and I had to put him in because how cute is that little creature? I don't know what he is. Maybe an anteater. But he definitely, I felt he belonged in this fairy journal. So fairies are going to take care of that cute little guy now. And here we've got, as it says, fairy journal. And it's not used yet, but it's a little fairy junk journal, just like in my old, my other fairy journal I made. So, and then this is packaging from a necklace that my daughter bought. I made it into a tuck spot here and just a little card. I haven't written anything on it yet, or a tag, I should say. I got my fairy sticker that I've made. I would still have to write something up here. I don't know yet what, and here as well. So it's not fully complete in that sense either. So this is another image that was from the Fairy and Angels book. And then I put some red clover, dried red clover from last year actually, and a bay leaf. This is a full tuck spot. And then this is just a little shallow pocket that I put some randoms in. Here's a tag. And a really cool, kind of hauntingly beautiful fairy picture. Oh yeah, and this is where I put the other cute little fuzzies. And we just have a really nice scene. I put a little tree charm here. We have a fluffy little feather that I love. I love this feather. And I made a pocket, kind of a pocket because it's so flimsy, but it works. And I have this mushroom, and this is another, I think it is this? Yeah, I believe, can't remember if I got this from the book or if I got this from Canva. Either way, it goes in there. And then this is a belly band that I just decorated with a piece of fabric and magic. This is a full pocket. And this is definitely from the book. Another one from the book. Into like a little little writing space. And then this little guy, I was gonna name it, but Mariana Watsanya is the name, I believe. Oops. There you go. She's pretty. Thought I'd put her in there. And this page originally had this piece of bark right here on it, right here, because I thought it just went so well with the forest. But it kept falling off, so it's a little too fragile and kept falling into pieces, so I had to put it on a harder part, but I really like it there. It fills in that kind of empty spot. This was still the same piece of vellum that I had printed on, and then I added this little guy, same as the front here. And this just kind of reminded me of like just random scrapbooking that whatever fairies are involved in this journal put on. So just like it almost looks like a bulletin board. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but that's the vibe I get. And then I've got these two. Who knows if I fill them in? I may not. Like I said, if I find cool treasures amongst my travels in the forest, I will definitely fill it in. But if not, I'm not worried about it. And there she is. I hope you guys enjoyed, maybe got some ideas, maybe this will help you with not feeling like you need to be perfect with your journals, because this is far from perfect, yet it's still a piece of art, in my opinion. And it's an ever working piece of art, because I can always go in and change like what's in the pockets and whatnot. So okay guys, that's it for today. Have an awesome day. Bye.
Smiling to another tasteless day. The lucky gets to choose a shade of gray. Summer never sets foot in this town. Who clamps his clothes on you and drags you down. And I know life with me is not always light. Been drinking, screwing, itching for a fight. Your mama warned you against the guys like me. She married one of them on the spree. You can tell her, you can tell her, you can tell her, you can tell her. Forever now you stay for me, forever now you stay for you, girl. Forever now you stay for me, I stay 100 years. And every time you cry for me, for every time you cry for me, girl, for every time you cry for me, I cry 1,000 tears.